At these brothers, question, and this is stemming from my last video, right? In my last video, I talked about how a lot of women are leaving their men, leaving their husbands, leaving their kids behind, leaving everything behind, and starting life new. And I said a lot of that is because a lot of these women are side chicks, and they see an opportunity come up, man, and they try to go make themselves go from being a side chick to being the main chick in some man's life, right? So my question is, do you think that a woman can go from being a side chick to a main? But I'm specifically talking about if a man is chilling and he's the actual sneaky link, meaning a woman is stepping out with you, going back to her husband, but now all of a sudden she wants to come in your life and be your main.
You were saying you cool with like all your exes, right?
Yeah, because that's what we do. Like, we support one another. Like,
Still checking. They still checking.
Checking. I do have one friend who is my best friend.
I spent the block. I spent the block back too. Like Ashanti and Nelly and I spent the block back too. I spent the block back like 2010, 2011, and within a year we had a baby, bought a house, and got married. Too, he was dating like this cute little ballerina, and I was like, oh, throughout it all, we have always been cool. Okay, like I'm calling him, telling him about dudes I'm with. He telling me about girls, his baby mama, the whole thing. We just cool, cause he know I am not going back with you, boy. Like, it's over for you. Fuck.
So I've been married for more than 15 years.
Congratulations. Congratulations. That's fucking dope.
Or I'm so sorry.
I have been in a side relationship that my husband recently found out about.
Women who have cheated in a marriage have 230% more sexual partners before they're married than women who don't cheat in a marriage. So there is now data showing a scientific correlation between high body count and a likelihood of a woman cheating in a relationship.
You were gonna cheat on me soon. I know, because I'm an empath.
I was not gonna cheat on you.
I had
to
cheat on you because you were literally gonna cheat on me.
Sorry. Go, get out.
Close the door.
Go,
Shut the door.
get out.
Shut
I wasn't gonna cheat on you.
And now you don't believe me, so I don't trust you. And now I'm hurt and confused. So just leave.
What are you talking about?
Manipulative.
Oh my God.
So toxic.
We have people that have been in relationships trying to date people who have only been in situationships. That's what's wrong with the dating market right now. You mean to tell me that you have been in a committed relationship before, you know how to actually respond to somebody, you know how to communicate, you know how to treat somebody, you know how to consider another person, and you're going to go and date someone who has only been in a situationship, which means that they're used to that inconsistent communication. They're used to there only being exchange. They're not used to having to consider this other person in a serious manner. And you're going to go and date them, and now you're wondering why, hey, why is this not working out? Why can't this person communicate? They don't have the capacity to give you what you're asking for because they're not used to it. They've never even been loved the way that you've been loved, but yet you want them to turn around and do that exact same thing that you're used to, and they're not going to be able to because their dating experience exists of them only being in short-term relationships with people who don't really care about their feelings, don't care about their emotions, really don't care about them, and they're going to give it to you?
So in short, I would say, to answer the question, can a woman go from being a side chick to a main? My very short answer is, I'll say it like this. My answer is both yes and no, because it's situational. Now, do I think that a woman can go from side chick energy or any kind of energy and find herself on the other end? I say yes. I say anybody can change, man, because I'm sure all of us, if we look at older versions of ourselves, I'm sure we'll see versions of ourselves that we say, hey, you know what? I don't even resonate, there anymore. Like, I used to be a bank robber. I used to be I used to move like this, and now I don't. So now I'm a new person. So can people change? Yes. Law of reversibility, man. If we're going to sit here and say, or ask yourself a question like can a side chick be a main, or can a hoe even be turned into a housewife? You got to look at the law of reversibility. Like can a housewife be converted into a hoe? Can a pastor be converted into a crackhead? So it goes both ways, man. But now, this is what I think. I don't think that your side chick can be converted into a main. Like if you're in that scenario, no, because I believe it. I'll say it like this: I believe if a person is living a certain lifestyle and they're and they separate from that lifestyle and they go through and do the internal healing and the work and the forgiveness and all that stuff, I believe that in a certain amount of time they can come back out and be somebody new and live like that and be true to that. I believe that, but I don't really believe that a person can be involved with a person, and jump ship and start something new and think it's going to be healthy. Like a side chick can become a main at some point in time to somebody, but your side chick can't be your main. And the reason I say that mainly is because you gotta understand, man. It's a cloud. It's a cloud over relationships when that happens, man. Like if I look back several years ago, I can remember leaving a relationship, and it might not have been the right way, and starting a new relationship with somebody else, it would never pan out right. It would never pan out right. Because you gotta understand the trust has been broken. You gotta understand that the trust had been broken, and a woman that showed her car, she showed her hand if she's moved with you like that, and now, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like when I used to hire truck drivers for Key Energy, man. I would hire truck drivers, man. And in the oil field, that truck driver position, man, is different. Like a lot of drivers will go from company to company to company in a short amount of time. Like you might have one man or one woman driving for 3 or 4 different companies in a year and a half, 2 year span. And I can remember I would be interviewing these people, man. I'd be like, hey man, I saw you at your job for 3 months. Yeah, man, the manager was this and raises and that. It was all jacked up. Everybody over there was messed up. Oh, okay, well, what about the other job? Oh man, the same thing. Everybody was messed up. Oh, what about the third job? Everybody. It's chaos. In my mind, I'm like, it's just a matter of time before you see this place is chaos. It's just a matter of time before you see me. Like you've showed your hands. So going back to relationships, man, if a man is married to a woman, or a man is a sneaky link to a married woman, and she got a and now she's trying to come and be the main, am I saying it's impossible? No, but I'm saying it's very unlikely that relationship can be healthy. It's because there's a cloud over it. There's a cloud over it. Like I've met people in my life, man, that I said, you know what? I can still have a little residue on my life, man, from a past relationship. Maybe we were at the tail end, or maybe we just broke up. And me and a person would be vibing, and I was like, hey, you know what? I'm feeling you, but this is what I got going on. I don't even want to energetically bring this cloud over here, because I understand it's going to be a battle. You know what I'm saying? And that's a deeper conversation than you think, because if you start having a conversation about like married people, people getting married and then divorced and then getting married again, like you gotta understand, man. Am I saying you can't be successful doing that? But it's gonna be highly unlikely, because that cloud is coming. Like I love hearing brother, I believe his name is Gino Jennings, brother. Y'all know brother Jennings.
You got a second husband? And your first husband living? You're not a Christian.
No.
You got a second wife, and your first wife's still alive?
Amen.
You ain't saved.
No, you're not, brother.
Let's see the rule of marriage now.
Romans chapter 7, and we're at verse 1.
All right.
No, you're not, brethren. For I speak to them that know the law.
I speak to them that know the law.
How that the law hath dominion over man as long as he liveth.
Wait a minute. How long does the law have power over that man?
Hath dominion over man as long as he liveth.
What?
For the woman which hath an husband is bound by the law to her husband.
How long?
So long as he liveth.
Then what?
But if the husband be dead.
If the husband be in prison.
If the husband be dead.
No, went blind.
But if the husband be dead.
Got a bad back.
If the husband be dead.
He drank.
But if the husband be dead.
No, dying.
But if the husband be dead.
What got to happen to him?
If the husband be dead, she is loosed from the law of her husband.
Wait a minute.
But I think there is a cloud, man. Like I just don't think it's doable. So my answer is no. You can't make you can't make your side chick into a main. But let me also add this, man, because this is important, man. Kind of piggybacking off of what I said a second ago. Like a woman can, go through life living a certain way, stop, reset, recalibrate, and get back outside in a different energy, and it be her truth. I believe that's possible, but I believe it's very rare. I believe it's very rare. I believe what we see though is a lot of women hitting a certain point in life. I don't want to say the wall, but just hitting whatever stage in life to where they're saying, hey, you know what? Like, it's not fun being independent. It's not fun, being for the streets. Like, I'm getting this age or this age and this age, and now I'm seeing the writing on the wall. I'm seeing that, hey, you know what? At some point in time, I'm gonna be miserable and lonely because I'm only entertaining side energies. So what these women will say is, okay, well, let me go and reset and just like not really change, but let me rebrand myself. Let me rebrand myself and become something else. It's really not my truth, but I'm gonna attempt to move in an energy so that so that I can get this reward that I'm trying to get. I just got thrown off, man, real quick, man. I want to show y'all this quick. I make videos out here sometimes. I make Kilgore Memorial, a small little Kilgore Memorial Park here in Kilgore, man. See, got the names behind me. And I was out here one day making a video, and I was thinking about one of my brothers, a brother I never met, man. When I was in the military, I was at Fort Sill, and we got sent out to Iraq, man. And I was in Balad, and I can remember hearing we got word of some new soldiers coming, and one of them said, "Hey, man, we lost one today. Like a soldier, he had a situation, man, and he lost his life. I'll leave it at that." And they were like, "He's from Kilgore, Texas," and I was like, "Kilgore?" I'm like, "That's where I went to school for." Of course, I'm from Longview, but I went to school in Kilgore, and I never got to meet him, man. And I saw his picture, and when I came home from long story short, man, I was at this park, and I was like, "Man, I can't believe they don't have anything on him, man. I couldn't find him on the wall." But then I was walking by, and I saw this thing here. Let me show y'all this. Stephen Wyatt, man, a youngster. Never got to meet him, man. I saw his picture, at the stores and stuff when I came home, man. But I thought it was neat to kind of see his plaque out here, man. So just want to show him some love real quick. But just anyway, what I was saying, man, is so a lot of women go through these phases where they saying, "Hey, you know what? I'm still not wife type, but I'm gonna fake the funk and move in this energy." And again, that's why we have a lot of what we have now. A lot of women that are getting married, having kids, singing Kumbaya. And 5 minutes later, they're just saying, "Hey, you know what? My husband is too perfect. Like he works, he supports, he provides, he does all these things, but I gotta leave." Like you're seeing these videos left and right. Man. And it's like, well, it's not that nothing's wrong with that scenario. It's just that she wasn't built for that. She was still in that old energy, whatever you want to call that energy. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to call it. If you want to call it thotty energy, if you want to call it side chick energy, but it's just she's just in a different energy. Not saying she's a bad person. I'm just saying a lot of it. So going back to the question, brothers, what do y'all think? What are your thoughts on a woman being converted from a side chick to the main chick?